Welcome back again, van fans. I know it's been a long time since the last video and I said I was going to record some more, but I didn't, it seems. But I've been very busy, so I'll show you what I've been on with now. Since the last video, I've stripped all the underneath of the van and painted it all. I did Gravitex Plus after sealing any little bits of rust. There was some tiny little holes there in both rears. I don't know if you can see them, they were just there. So I've welded them up, put plates over them, so they're sorted now. And then I've Gravitexed it all underneath, and then I've gloss whited it all. I've actually painted it with a gun. The gun's over there. I used a gun. I've never used a paint gun in my life, so I was fairly happy with the outcome of it all. I know it's flickering a bit because of the light, but you get the gist of what's gone under there, and I'll show you the rear axle now. This is the new rear axle, the VXR axle that I spoke about before with the white line anti-roll bar. So I've got these were actually the real bushes that used before, or drop links. The real ones were, or the original ones are there, but they were a bit scabby to put back on after I'd done everything. So all the other bits have been zinc plated. I've sent everything away. I've got a big box over here that I sent everything away, and it all got, that's the fella who did it, got it all sent away. So every nut and bolt on the van has now been zinc plated, tanks being cleaned again, straps have been painted, but everything is spotless, like new. So I'm really happy with that. It's going to make it look 10 times better underneath, I'd have thought. I'm just on with doing the rear calipers now. Here's another one that I'm doing. So they're like new, really. I've done them the same colour as the VXR ones on the front. I've also done the front ones again, obviously the big Mariva VXR ones, so I'll show you that as well. You can see that they were fairly scabby and used, but they're going to be out of the brakes, but I just thought I'd give them a refresh. So here's what it looked like before, and I'll show you what they look like now. It's actually a lot harder than I thought to show you. I haven't put the actual retaining clip on yet. It was in the box of zinc stuff, but I've put them in there so that they're in safe keeping and don't get chucked about the unit. But I've had all the hubs and the back plates all done as well. I've had them powder coated by a fella near me, and this is what the calipers look like now, with all obviously zinc plated bolts in and stuff like that. New bearings as well. I've gone the whole hog this time. I thought if I'm going to do it one last time, I may as well do it well, so it's had everything thrown at it that I've got. On the rears as well, I've done new hubs and bearings. Thought may as well get them while we're on. And I sent my ramp just dropped then. I sent my rear shockers back to Gaz because I wasn't really happy with how this sat. It was as high as they could go with the adjusters, but it still seemed a lot lower than I wanted. So they come back to me with a new revised adjuster cup, and there's a hole in the middle so that doesn't hit it, and they're a lot better. They're what I thought I was going to get, but they've revised it all. Obviously they're not sat down yet, but when they sit down I'm going to get some fast eddies on it and get a little setup going, so it should be nice and ride right this time. Chucked in a AEM 400 litre per hour fuel pump as well in the tank instead of the 255 I think it was before. So I'm going to treat it to a new fuel filter, and today that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to, if I can spin it round, don't know how to do that, but there we go. This is where I'm going to put the new fuel filter. I'm going to have it up there. I've adapted that a bit, I've cut it off, but I'm sure it'll be fine and hold up well. So I'm going to have that up there so it's well out the way, and then I've gone full AN lines with my fuel lines this time, with like a nice, we've got like a coating on so that you can wipe them down. They're all up there into the tank already, onto the pump. Then I've not cut them yet, so they come right down the front, but that's a lot neater than I had it before. And I've also put all them in so it keeps them nice and tidy. And I know it doesn't look anything flash at the minute, it just looks like an old gearbox, but I've got the M-Tech short shifter on the box now, so that'll make a big difference for when I'm slamming her through gears, and it's also got the new Quaife diff in this box. I've had this one built by Steve Breer Gearboxes in Leeds, so that should be a real good one when it goes in. Can't actually wait to try out what it is like with a diff and a short shifter. I've never had a short shifter before, and I've never had a diff in a box before on the van. I've had Kaz two-way diffs on my drift cars in the past, and it made a massive difference compared to obviously open diffs or welded diffs. So when it all goes back in, that should make a hell of a difference as well. That's getting painted, is that gearbox. And also in the little tub of goodies, there is, if I can find one right quick, there is all the gearbox bolts, all zinc plated, so they're gonna look like brand new when it all goes back. Apart from that though, van fans, there isn't much to show you really. There's not much to record. It's all a bit boring, so I haven't made the videos like I thought I was going to. Last time when I did the engine bay, there was loads of stuff you could record because it was all sort of in one place, so I could show you what I was doing and you could see it all being done. But this time there's lots of like bitty things. We're chasing 500 horsepower of what I'm doing, so I can't really record much. So I'm going to get cracked on again today, and hopefully when I've done a few more bits I'll make another video. Next time it will be the bay getting painted again, because that's getting all refreshed, so I need to sand that down. You've seen that all before, so I thought may as well not record it again. So I'm going to get on with fitting that fuel filter now, and then I'm going to start on with the bay again, get that all sanded off, and then hopefully the next time I do a video will be the bay getting painted, and after that hopefully the video will be me getting my engine back with all the wiring done and starting to put it all back in, so I can show you how it's going to fit the big turbo and all that sort of good stuff. So I will see you all soon, and thanks for watching again.